All right, we're back in. It's warmed up for about 90 seconds, so here we go. And of course, it's a lot quieter out here. I was in my garage starting it up. So before we get going, you saw the ignition light. The turn signal is not column mounted. This is a economy car all the way. It has a lever over here, and you can see it right there, but it's not self-canceling. You put that on, you put that off. The fuel gauge, when I first start, I'll show you when we're stopped before the engine's running, it sits super accurate. It does this little Geiger counter thing here when it's running. This doesn't have a voltage regulator like most British cars, so it gets a little silly. But the reading is accurate when it goes to the side. It used to have the high beam, had a floor-mounted switch, but it was behind, you could almost hit it when you put the clutch in. So I removed that, ran new wires up for a switch here, for the brights. For the brights are right there. So your headlights, so I didn't turn them on, but they all work. The side lights, washer, wipers are 2-speed wipers, off and on. And then the heater, obviously the wire's there, but that's not connected. The choke, self-explanatory. I added, this is an original Reliant Regal oil pressure gauge, but they didn't all come with it. So this was NOS, I got this and put on it. So well, we're gonna go for a drive. I just remembered all the things, you could see the engine, transmission. I took all the stuff apart. The gearbox was in excellent shape. Low miles, 35,000 kilometers. That's 23 or 24,000 miles. Everything mechanically was in great shape. So the gearbox was fine. I just put all new seals on it, put it back together. It's got a brand new Borg and Beck clutch with a roller bearing, throw-out bearing on it. Quite an upgrade. The motor, the head, I took the head off. Everything was rebuilt and with new valve stem seals. But the block itself, of course I had it all stripped down. When I took the head off, there was hardly any carbon buildup. The water passageways were wide open, no corrosion. I checked the pressure, cylinder pressure. It was 150 across all the cylinders. So, and the pistons fit beautifully. It built up oil pressure. Just turning it over, it built up pressure. So I made the decision on a low miles car. I didn't get into the bottom end of the motor. Of course, you know, the pan was off, all cleaned, repainted, all that. The oil pickup screen, I put a picture in there, cleaned that, all that kind of stuff. But everything was in such cherry shape. I just put it back together. So the motor is wonderful. As you can hear, it's a great motor. No valve noise. It's pretty nice. So here we go. Now I'll ask my videographer, how do you feel about being on 3 wheels? Can you tell?
I cannot tell. It feels very smooth. The engine sounds great. And to me, look at this day we have, the beautiful color blue, the uniqueness of this car, it really stands out.
Thank you. That's my nephew, so he probably has a jaded opinion, but so it doesn't have, like most cars of this era, especially small displacement ones, it doesn't have synchro mesh in first gear. So you have to come to a complete stop in first. It's kind of a creeper gear anyway with 600 cc's. You don't really wind out first. There's third. So it sounds good. Fourth. And windows are down. There's no heat coming through from all the wrap up and the carpet. Very comfortable. With the windows up, it really makes a big difference. Of course, it's 95 degrees here, so we're not going to put them up, but it does quiet it down quite a bit. pressure, it stays about the same whether the engine is revved or idling, which is a really good sign. I'll use my turn signal, of course. You gotta take it off yourself. I always have it neutral right in the middle of the turn. I drop it to second. Second gear is the perfect gear for a turn. And you heard or you didn't hear the synchros. They're new, nearly new, and work just fine. So back in my neighborhood, I just do third gear, and you're 30 miles an hour, just fine. There's someone, see, they just waved at us. In this car, people see the three-wheel, and everyone just kind of waves. So turn signal, I like to put it in neutral, and then right in the turn, I drop it to second, and it's the perfect speed for this car. And of course, I have to remember to turn off my turn signal. No one does it for you. But it rides good. It's not as bouncy as you would think, but probably because of the gas shock absorber. It really does its work. Okay? So Rich, I think I'm going to let you out. I'm going to go around the block, and then I'll drive by the house, and people can see it driving and all that.
Sounds good.
I'll pull over here. You can jump out.
Cool.
Give it a good slam. Right. I'll just go around. Coming down the road if you want.